Who's the toughest dude in the league to guard right now?
It gotta be big fella, the Serbian.
Joker.
Yeah, bro, that shit
is unreal, man.
What he is able to do is he has great reading the situation.
He's like the guy you want to have on your team because he's such a great team player.
If I'm having to guard Joker right now, bro, the first thing I'm finna do, I'm finna initiate the fight early.
Catching the ball at the free throw line, either this or floaters when he catches in the pocket, like 74%. That's insane.
Who's the toughest dude in the league to guard right now, in your opinion?
It gotta be big fella, the Serbian.
Joker.
Yeah,
Man, that shit
bro.
is unreal.
Yeah, bro, that shit's unreal.
That shit is unreal, man. I gotta take my glass off to that guy. Yo, no, listen. That shit is unreal, man. He don't jump. He don't run fast. You can't speed him up. You can't move him. Like, I don't know.
The thing that like I most like about him is like he don't flop. Like, and I ain't saying like, you know, guys try to sell cars, but other than that, like, he not trying to get 16, 17 free throws. No, he trying to get buckets. Like, buckets. I'm not doing all it. Like, nah, he's trying to get buckets.
And I think the biggest thing is really Jokic because, you know, when I played Phoenix, when I was in Phoenix and we swept them and it was just Jokic, a lot of our game plan was like, let Jokic score because, you know, he wants to pass. You know what I'm saying? That was at a time in his life where, like, he really, like, might take up an open shot for, like, a corner three. So we're just, like, show and just make him shoot because he doesn't, he's like the guy you want to have on your team because he's such a great team player. He just doesn't feel right scoring every time or he wants everybody to feel involved. But now he's like, you know what? F that. If you're gonna play me one-on-one, I will score this bitch every single time. And I ain't gonna miss because I get around the rim, I might shoot 14 for 16. So that dynamic right there of him like, okay, like you want me to go score? I'm gonna score every time. I don't know, you really can't guard him. Like it's just, he's crafty as hell. And if you overhelp, he's gonna dime.
What he is able to do is he has great reading the situation. So he has reading reactability. So if you double team him, he allows the double team to come at the right time so he can make the pass.
There's nothing you could really do with Joker. You know what I mean? You just gotta, you know, make him work. To me, I mean, let me ask you, because you were a great defender too. If you were playing him, I'm sure you would give him a ton of different looks, but how would you play him as this is your matchup this series?
So a guy like Joker, very long, gets his hands on a lot of ball. He has a combination of people that I have to guard in my life. He's not as quick as Dirk, but he has one dribble, two dribble pull-ups, one dribble off the catch, moves like Dirk would attack you, right? And then Dirk also had like floaters to where he wouldn't go down there and try to ram it on you, but if he really wanted to lay it up on you, he would really, you know what I'm saying? So he has some of those dynamics, but he also has a lot of Zebo. He doesn't have great lift, so he's always initiating first. The hardest thing about Zebo was the initial hit.
In your chest.
Man, his greatness was that when he knew he wasn't getting the ball, he would initiate the wrestle. And if you wasn't inclined to a real fucking wrestle, like where you gotta grab it, and it's like in the clubs, like straight up bear shit, I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
If you wasn't ready to be on some, like, what's up, like if you weren't ready, bro, Zebo would actually grab you, pick you up, and he was just strong enough to move you enough to where he would just, and then he would seal you. And anything that came off the rim like this, he would either grab it left hand, and then he was always using the rim. And that's how Joker plays. If I'm having to guard Joker right now, bro, the first thing I'm finna do, I'm finna initiate the fight early. As soon as you take it out and you're trailing, man, I'm waiting on you. I'm at the free throw line at that end waiting on you. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bump you a little bit. We're gonna run up together. I'm gonna bump you a little bit. I'm gonna be able to smell your cologne, your hairspray. I'm gonna bump you a little bit. By the time we get to the three-point line, I'm gonna run back because I got some responsibilities. As you go in the pick and roll, boom, we're gonna go in the pick and roll together. I'm gonna walk you there. Hey, I'm calling it, hey, go under us. The guard gonna come under. If I gotta show, I'm gonna show early. But I'm not. I gotta switch it up. Next time I come down, I may let him run. Give him some, with five, take one. Like,
it's okay.
You cannot give him the same thing, because guess what he's doing? Joker's so smart, he letting you come down, he letting you initiate. He's like a counterpuncher. He letting you swing for boom, bam, then he adjusting. So in that, either you gotta mix it up, initiate, and then on the offensive end, oh no, we finna run. I'm finna see how good of a shape you are. I'm finna get down here first. I'm gonna be big. Come on, give me that motherfucker again. I didn't get it this time. I'm gonna be setting hard picks, rolling hard. Like when you're doing this,
I'm gonna run into screens, so he has to run too. Like Yeah,
This the coolness. I don't want to be out here. Shit, it ain't. He picking up on that. You know, Joker ain't really poking the bear. He ain't initiating Aiden. He ain't getting him hot on nothing. He just down here pushing him. He'll get pushed. Rebound. Lay it back up. He go back down. He ain't mean mugging. Lord, he know what he doing. He letting the sleeping dog sleep. Let him sleep.
No one can figure out Jokic. What would you do if you were coaching against him to try to slow him down?
First of all, you have to have the personnel. I think the last team to slow them down was us in the bubble.
With Dwight.
And I think we had Dwight, JaVale, and we had AD. So we had 3 7-footers that we can throw at them. So I think the closest team is Cat healthy. He's done for the season.
Right now, he's not.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back right.
Yeah, so I mean, I think the team that has
looks.
the best shot, it would probably be the two footers that Minnesota's can throw at them. But again, if I was a West Coast team, my 2 bigs would probably be watching Joker the entire year. If I'm prepping that way, I'm studying all his tendencies. I'm seeing, when he draws fouls, when he becomes dominant. I think last night he hit like 10 or 12, some low-scoring game. But I'm watching this game, seeing what happened. What do they do differently? Or I know Michael Porter Jr. had it going, but it's like, what game? Where are his games where he was slowed down? Let's figure out what we can do to try to bring out those tendencies versus the game he said 40. In those games, I'm watching those games as well. Okay, what did he get good? How many free throws did he shoot? How many 3 attempts did he make? You know what I mean? So I'm breaking the game down, or his game in particular, the entire season. If I got to go against him in the playoffs.
It's very few games where people were able to do this, but when you make him try to score over you, because he's real crafty. He's not fast, but he know how to get around you.
Yeah.
But if you constantly make him try to score over you, he has trouble because he's not athletic.
No, he's not athletic.
You know
And that's why
he crafty though.
That's why I feel like our bigs, we were able to throw Dwight. He was able to put a body on physicality. You got JaVale that's long, athletic, student of the game, and you got AD that doesn't have to check him every possession, but now he has to go against AD. So now when we get on offense, AD's attacking Joker. So we have to do that. You want him to play both sides.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Put him in pick and roll. Put him in pin downs. If that big isn't a great scorer, put him in a lot of pin downs. Force him to switch. If not, attack him.
Love it.
If Aaron Gordon was always in the dunker spot and they go to their 5-out splits, they throw it to Jokic, they start running the back screen to a slip.
He's going to be in the way.
He's going to be in the way, right? There's a time and place.
I like that. There's a time and place for the dunker spot.
Time and place.
70-30, 80-20,
I would say 70-30.
70-30,
But on that team,
75-25.
on that team, it's a different thing
Yeah,
because of Jokic and the court mapping.
Yeah, court mapping. Yeah, for sure.
There's a play from March 2nd that I love. End game, you know what they're running, 2-man.
Yep, 2-man.
Jokic crosses the court on the right side. Jamal Murray's got the ball on the left side. They're going to go to that high pick and roll, Murray to his right hand.
Correct.
And Jokic, I think it was Peyton Watson. He's like,
stay on that other side.
no. He said, go to the right corner.
Yeah,
so
go to the
Peyton
right
Watson
corner.
was in the left wing, goes to the right corner.
Yep.
They get to their 2-man. It eventually ends up with Jokic. Gordon's doing cat and mouse on the baseline.
Yep.
And he spins, and it literally looked like a
He's
shot.
about the shot. And he does like this.
Yeah. And lob dunk, right?
Lob dunk. Yeah.
That is court mapping.
It is.
Because he knew getting that guy over there,
Yep.
he knew getting that guy over there
Yep.
would make you have to make the tough decision.
Yep.
Do I help on his spin? Do I let him score?
Yep.
Do I stay home on Aaron Gordon?
Yep. And it helps.
And then it's the anticipation, the cognitive load, all that stuff.
Yeah, I saw a stat on Jokic last year, and I don't know the exact number, but in the finals, in the finals versus Miami, he shot like 70% from the free throw line in, like catching the ball at the free throw line, either this or floaters when he catches in the pocket, like 74%. That's insane.
Conversation about Joker in the finals versus Shaq in the finals, dominating, right? So you a center. What would you consider dominating as a center? Would the dunking like Dwight Howard and Shaq, being able to just dunk on your ass every possession, right? Compared to a Jokic, which is going to use more of his assists, he's going to shoot more threes and jumpers. He ain't doing no dunking on you. He ain't really making you foul out of the game, but he's dominating the game statistically in so many areas that when they do win, it's like, yo, he was just completely dominant over everybody. What's the biggest advantage between the two elements?
It's very subjective. I mean, like I told you, like the way my mind is built, I'm more of a fan of the art, right? The art of the game. When Jokic goes out there, he's like literally painting himself on that canvas. He's doing every fucking thing. He's getting people involved. He does not have to score to actually like have an emphasis on that game. He can literally go out there and just piss you off because now you're starting to get pissed off at your teammates. What the fuck? Stop letting this nigga back door. Like, stay attached. Like, that can fuck with you a little bit more. Now, if a guy's just coming at you and just dominating like a Shaq type presence, a Joel Embiid type presence, just dunking, that might do a little bit something to your mentality. But you also know you have your team. The team has your back. If this nigga's in the post, it's like, okay, we can just double him real quick. You can't double Jokic. So you double him, it's like, oh, okay. Like you're just gonna go to the next like guard. So it's an interesting perspective. I would say Jokic would piss me off a little bit more because now I'm looking at my team like, guys, come on. Whereas Embiid, I have a fighting chance of actually being able to guard him one-on-one. So, you know, as well as he might get you in foul trouble and shit like that, you're gonna get a couple stops here and there.
With who?
With Embiid.
With no Shaq.
You're Embiid, Shaq type, you're gonna get a stop here and there. With Jokic, you have to really like come together. You know, you get a foul, you come together the free throw line. It's like, guys, what are we doing here? Like, you know, it pisses you off a little bit more because you can't control it. And B, you can control a little bit more. Jokic is like, there's stuff that's out of your control. And when he wants to go score, it's like, fuck it, he'll shoot some fall away ass shit. And it's like, this nigga right here, like.